Hey guys, Dave here. Today on Steel Euphoria, thought we would take a look at another full-size trapper from Case XX. This is what they call Kinfolk Jigged Jade Bone. And a big shout out to Baxter's Blades for helping me identify this one. I wasn't sure. I've had it in the stash there for some time now, and the name of the series totally slipped my mind. But this is a beautiful jade bone in the Kinfolk jigging from Case. Really, really nice colors too. Really dark on the backside. Got some light greens in there, some dark greens. You see that beautiful shield side. Just lovely. Lovely coloring on that jade bone. You see your shield there has your tested XX stamping in it. Anyway, this guy measures in at 4¼ inches closed, and this particular version has an overall weight of 3.9 ounces. So it is a bit of a heavier fella. You're gonna feel this one in your pocket. It's a larger size slip joint, larger size knife. Of course, you got the monster Spay blade on there. It'll just pretty much tackle any task you throw at it. Anyway, let's take a look at her. Let's see what makes her tick. The good, the bad, the ugly. Anything going on here? How's our gaps or any voids? And if I'm seeing that right, looks like the liners are okay, and maybe a little bit of a gap down there on that bottom side. But what I see here was what's standing out is a little crack in the bone. And it looks like she kind of is stemming from that pin. So not too bad. She's not chipping away or anything like that, but there is a little crack there, something to be mentioned. Sometimes that'll happen just over time. You know, it may not have come like that from the factory. It may have. They just may have missed it. But I've seen those rear spring pins crack over time, or not crack the pin itself, but you'll see that bone, a little bit of crack in it. Anyway, everything else seems to be okay on her. Take a look at our end cap there. Everything's nice and snug. How's that main blade? That main blade centered up. Looks like she's leaning a little bit toward the shield side. Not terribly bad. And it looks like that Spay blade is centered real nicely in that two-spring design with two blades, where everybody gets their own little channel to live and work in. Anyway, how's the action on this fella here? Let's open it up and take a look. Nice and smooth. Boy, that pull is just beautiful. It has nice strength on it. Probably a good 6 or 7 on that pull. That's a nice pull on it. And our opening snap, very pleasant indeed. And there's a good shot of that big old clip blade they put on these full-size trappers. Just an absolute classic design. Been around forever. Collectors love them. Users, they can make great users, whatever you'd like to do with her. And looks like we have stamping on this version here. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can get a better look at her here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like an 8 dot. And you see your stamping there, Case XX, with your lightning strike S, signifying you have yourself a stainless steel blade. Very nice indeed. I love the snap on that open. Really nice, really comfortable. Good tension on it. She's gonna be safe to use. She'll tackle any task you need her to. Has our closing action here. Nice and smooth. I did oil the joints here a little bit. Just put a little bit of dab of 3-in-1 on there. get things moving along nicely. And our closing snap, very nice, very, very nice. And I don't see, even though that is off center, I really don't see, well, there's a little bit of rub up top there you can kind of see. That's just oil. No, that's yeah, just a little bit of rub there from that blade being off center. Now, I know some of you guys aren't going to be happy with that. A little bit off center like that doesn't really bug me too much. It's when that guy's all the way over, grabbing onto your liner as you close it is what kind of upsets me when they let things like that. Case lets them go through quality control. But that's a topic for a whole nother discussion, so we'll leave that one alone for now. Anyway, let's take a look at that. Monster Spay blade. Nice pull on it here. About a nice 6. And a lovely snap on that open. Really nice snap on that open. Look at that big old monster Spay blade. Well, whatever you need to take care of in the Spay blade department, that's definitely going to get her done for you. Just a big old dog. Let's see if I can get a shot of our stamping here, USA. Of course, your 6254 SS stainless steel. Let me double check that to be sure. Let me grab the glasses. Yeah, 'tis indeed. USA 6 for the bone. That's, of course, you're going to be your handle type. 2 for the number of blades you have on your knife. And this is a 54 pattern, which is the large trapper. Just beautiful little example of the coloring on there. Get a shot of that backside. You can see the edge on this Spay blade looks like it could use a little bit of a touch up. You can feel a little bit of burring going on there. Just got that factory edge on it there. So we can hit that on the stones and sharpen things up a little bit better for us. Anyway, how's our closing action on there? Good tension, good tension. Good snap on her. Not a bad little snapper. So yeah, nice look at a different version here. This, like I said, this is the Kinfolk Jigged Jade bone. Really a nice example, save for the little crack in the scale there. We'll see what happens over time with that. We'll see if it progresses, if it gets worse. But for the time being, we're going to enjoy the beauty of that guy. And we wanted to give you guys a closer look to maybe if you're considering purchasing one, a good little look at her. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. And until next time.